Hello, we're going to look today at different housing types. And the first one we're going to see is the deck access block, which is behind me here. As you can see, access to all the homes is from a common corridor that runs down the outside of the building. This can work really well because it allows light and air to get into both sides of the home. So we've got dual aspect homes, but they're not so good when you've got loads and loads of homes accessed off the same deck or the same outdoor corridor. This is an example of modern high density housing. It's all flats. It's 4 blocks altogether, 2 medium height, 1 tall building and a corner one at the end. There's some gardens on the top floors, on the roofs. Notice the detailing of the green tiles and the Juliet balconies at the ground floor. That's making the ground area, the lower area of this tall, dense building feel more intimate. It's a good way of producing a high density without it feeling overpowering at the ground floor. This is a point block development, one single taller building that knits well into its surroundings and touches buildings around it. Point blocks sometimes have to work really hard to match with their surroundings. You can see in this example, a cantilever's been used to ensure that the pavement stays at the same width all the way along as the road turns the corner, but the building itself comes outwards and works as a strong building line with the next door building along the street. This is a Radburn estate built in the 1960s, 70s. Things to remember about Radburn estates: you don't know what's the front, what's the back, what space is for public, what space is for private. There is a lovely wall here. Let's go and have a look what's behind the wall. So this is the wall we saw from the other side, and hey presto, behind it is a bit of scrub ground. Thing about Radburn estates, lots of different changes of level, lots of barriers, and ground floors don't really work very well, and you can see the homes here have barricaded themselves off from this space because who knows what this space is for. Entrances to homes are so important to people. We're going to try and find the entrance to get into the flats behind us. So we're going to go round past this wall here, where we couldn't see who was round there. Luckily there was nobody hiding. And that is the entrance to those flats. That's a lovely, salubrious stairwell. The traditional terraced house. Fantastic 3-storey terrace street here. Beautiful building lines, front doors that are onto the street. You see and meet your neighbours. And if we have a look at this corner property here, you see this lovely little buffer zone or defensible space area outside the front window, which they can make their own. It's a little example of 1980s gated development. This is the back of the homes onto the street, and as you can see, it's just a blank wall with very small gardens. So this is the inside of the block of the gated community, and as you can see, there's a gate, and behind it are cars and a car park. So unlike most traditional blocks or perimeter blocks, the entrances all face inwards and the private space face outwards to the street. This is a Peabody estate. It's really early social housing. Let's come and see inside and have a look, see what it's like. So this is an internal courtyard within a Peabody development. They've kind of got very smart front doors. You can see number C down there. Deep reveals on the windows, intimate space, and still very successful and popular.